So I went to the school this morning and I gave two bee presentations to two separate classes. I've signed up for Egg in the Classroom, which is a kind of an initiative which gets producers out to the schools talking about agriculture and everything around it. So I signed up naturally as a beekeeper to contribute some thought towards beekeeping and just trying to provide some perspective to the kids on what I do and all that good stuff. And it went pretty well. I have to say it's tougher talking in front of an audience of kids than it is in front of a whole room full of adults. Boy, those kids sure shoot you questions all over the map. It's hard to keep up. Very fun though. Like, I just love doing this kind of stuff. So I just wanted to read two messages that come across my screen today. And they're both from England. Hello Ian, just wanted to say I took your advice seriously about giving a presentation. Last night I presented queen rearing to the Jersey Beekeepers Association in the Jersey Channel Islands. That's where he was born. I found it pretty intimidating at first, but then suddenly all that went. Thanks to your advice, watching yourself on previous videos, and above all, having a good interesting talk and not deviating from the presentation. It seemed to go very well. I had lots of good questions at the end of the presentation. And then he goes on and says, thanks once again, you gave me the confidence to do it. So that's kind of neat. You know, it's interesting how just by doing very little things within your life, you can, you know, reach out and connect with people and maybe provide some inspiration and, you know, get the, you know, not so much the motivation, but the push, you know, just the push to do stuff. And this came across my screen this morning too. This guy is over in England and he's just talking about a regional meeting which he just held, and he just sent me a comment. Your name came up numerous times yesterday. Your open attitude to sharing was well known amongst the younger people in the room. The old boys probably had no idea what YouTube or social media was. Well, probably. But I find that I'm more so, it's kind of interesting. I find myself, I'm connecting with more of the younger demographic, the startups, the ones who are exploring their thought into building their business. And, well, it's totally understandable. You know, commercials have already got their business set out, planned out. They're on their way. They know all this stuff already. So if they're watching, they're just watching for interest's sake. But particularly the startup beekeepers, the younger type, who just love all the feedback and just to see different ideas and how to do stuff and whatever. Like, it wasn't too long ago, I was the one absorbing absolutely everything I could. So I latched onto a few, there's a guy close to here who called himself the French Bee Farm. You watch pretty much all his videos. He was the inspiration to everything I do, actually. And he's now retired. And there's another beekeeper out in Alberta. He went underneath the name of Honeybee World, and he just kept a daily blog. I went through every post of his, just absorbing absolutely everything that the guys had to give, just providing that commercial perspective. You know, understanding bees and knowing bees is one thing, but, you know, just trying to dive into what is that commercial life like. You know, how do they organize their days? How do they approach things? How do they approach issues? Just all these things. And that's just what I'm trying to provide. I'm not trying to give any answers or give any secrets away, just giving you perspective on the operation and just, you know, what I do and what you can expect. All that kind of good stuff. Anyways, now that I'm done with my school presentations today, I can get back to work. We have bull sale coming up, and I have another 20 videos I have to edit to put online because guys are just hounding us for them. So I got to get that done right now. I got pulled into the cattle yard because the damn bulls destroyed the water, so I spent a few hours fixing that. But it wasn't so bad because the day was nice. It's like +3 outside right now. So anyways, that is that, and I better get back to work.